Hi, I'm Mrs. Wilkes, and I'm going to talk to you about National Careers Week, which is this week. When we say the word career, you may think it means job, but career describes our journey through life. As well as work, it includes our learning. So we could argue that when you choose your GCSEs, you're starting your career. After GCSEs, you'll need to make more choices. Maybe you'll do A-levels or a more practical course like T-levels or a BTEC. Or maybe you'll get an apprenticeship. After that, there'll be more choices. Maybe you'll go to university. Maybe you'll do a degree apprenticeship. Maybe you'll get a job. And then when you do get a job, you may do it for a few years and decide you want to change jobs. And you will have to go and retrain, do more learning to get a new job. Throughout your life, you might do several jobs. All of the work and learning you do is part of your career. National Careers Week is a chance to focus on career education. At Farnham Heath End School, you do career education in PSHE. Year 8 have done it. Year 7, you'll be doing it in the summer. And then we run some careers events. Year 8 have had a careers morning recently. The point of careers education is to try and help you understand your career's goals and to help you achieve them. We want you to feel confident about your future and focused on what you need to do now to have a good future. How do you feel when you think about your future? We're going to watch a short film, and it features some students about your age from a school in Nottingham talking about their hopes and thoughts about the future. Really, the message of the film is to have hope about the future, to try and be positive about the future and have an I can do attitude, so that when opportunities come your way, you can make the most of them. Let's watch the film.
It's really important to realise that feeling stressed or unhappy is normal. We're all human beings and we all have feelings, and all of us will experience stress or worry from time to time. So you're definitely not on your own in how you feel. The great news is that because other people have felt that way, if you talk to them and ask them for support, they can help you with how to feel better. It's quite upsetting knowing that my future it won't be the same as previous generations. It's getting a lot worse, and that's quite worrying.
I don't know because I can't see into the future.
It's a bit scary, to be honest, because there's hundreds of thousands of people out there at the same time as you looking for the same university place and the same job, because you've got to get the grades to be able to get onto that place, and if you don't get them, somebody else will get there first. Worrying.
You think you want to pass, but then if you don't pass, there's pressure and everything on you.
Obviously, I worry about what if I'm not ready when it comes to that point, and what if I'm not working enough and making enough money. After I leave A-levels, what am I looking to go towards, whether it's an apprenticeship or uni? And even if it is uni, then debt, stuff like that. That stuff gets me thinking a bit.
Whenever someone says future, I always get stumbled on the point because I don't really know where to go sometimes. You don't know how you're going to get there. You don't know whether you're going to get there or when. So it's uncertainty just scares me a bit. I'm really up for learning so I can get it really quickly, but then other days I'm just I have no clue what I'm doing, even though the teacher's explained it 3 times.
I think the biggest worry for me is obviously climate change and the planet and everything, because you hear about that a lot nowadays, but it seems no matter what anybody does, there's just nobody that wants to sort it.
It is worrying because of what's going to happen. You don't know what the planet might lead to, you don't know what people do, and you don't know how bad it's going to actually get.
I'm completely blank because I don't personally know where I want to go or what field I want to go in, because I don't know what I have interest in yet.
Sometimes you push so much you know what you want to do, and then like the next minute you don't, because like sometimes it's pushed on you that much, and like other people have their views on what they want you to do and things like that, that sometimes you forget what you want to do and you end up thinking of something completely different.
I do have a lot of pressure to do well, especially being in top sets. You have a pressure to do well, and especially when with siblings, I have siblings that are really successful. So like, I have people that like I look up to. So like, I have kind of massive pressure on me to do well.
You might not think that, oh, you know, feelings are a small thing, but it is. It changes everything.
If you're really feeling stressed and you're like obviously in lessons or something, just stop what you're doing for a minute and just stop everything and just try and think and just breathe.
I'll think about myself all the time, especially when I'm deep thinking about the future. Keep reminding myself about staying dedicated and everything. That's the main thing. Because if you don't have it in yourself, then you're not going to find it in others. But obviously, I turn to mainly my closest friends, family, my mom, especially. She will definitely help me. She'll help me stay dedicated. And other than a few close people, you don't really need much. As long as they're not just your yes people and they do support you and tell you to go in the best way you possibly can, it's all right.
At the same time, I have like supportive family, so like it pushes me to do well in life, and I'm happy to have that.
It makes me feel anxious, but at the same time I'm like really excited for it, because I have like a lot of like aspirations that I want to do when I get out of school, because it's like when you're out there, it's just that's your own life. It's not, you're not stuck to any schedule. I mean, although you have to make sure you have work and all that, but like you make your own path in life.
I feel like future is whatever you want it to mean. So I feel like it's more get my degree, have like my education sorted, and be able to stand up for myself.
I didn't really want to do anything that I wasn't going to be happy with, because in the future, it's not really about how much money you're making. You got to have a balance of both. So at the end of the day, fate will take you wherever it chooses to. So it's like you don't have to worry much about it.
Even though I love my family, I do need a little bit of space.
And it's just, I'm excited to have a lot of independence to choose my own path.
People like to talk about hope like it's a gamble, a long shot, setting yourself up for an even bigger fall. Too many believe it's better not to try. Start the game with no hope at all. After all, if you expect nothing from life, then how can it ever disappoint? And if things haven't gone in your favour up to this point, then hope seems like a hopeless remedy. At times it feels like hope is the enemy. You see, it's hard to exist within a system that's allowing current wisdom to have our youth believe that they have to dim their vision, not build a sense of mission and let fear guide their decisions. But a mind without hope is a mind that's been imprisoned. But what if hope is the magic touch, the life hack, the weight that tips the scale 10% in your favour? Maybe hope is the motivator, telling you you're not quite there now, but you'll get there later. Maybe it's not hope, but actually doubt that's the traitor, stealing us from our most adventurous thoughts and our wildest dreams, projecting our whole future based solely on our current means. You see, I believe in a generation of hope, where our general perception of the world is that it will only get better, that the sky's the limit, that the world's full of boundless opportunities and we have the right to everything within it. I want this generation to hope, to desire, to expect that their life will move in an upwards direction, to allow the thought of progress to overpower the fear of rejection, to stop stories of the past defining stories of the future. And if you've never allowed yourself to hope, then today's the time to begin. Remember that you hold the power and that hope starts within.
So remember, we've all been through stress, we all feel stress. So make sure if you're feeling stressed, tell someone you trust, like your parent, your teacher, your doctor, for example. There are so many people who can help you, and we've all been there, and we can all understand what it feels like. And there are loads more resources and places you can go for advice on the National Careers Week website. So go and have a look on there now.
Okay, so that's the Hope film. Careers education in school is meant to help you feel confident about your future. Happy in the knowledge that when you leave school, you'll have made decisions about your education and learning that will have been right for you. There's 6 principles behind careers education in school. Grow throughout life. We want you to learn and reflect on yourself, your backgrounds and your strengths. Explore possibilities, learn about different courses and jobs. Manage your career, make the most of opportunities and learn from setbacks. Create opportunities by being proactive and talking to people. Balance life and work. You don't want to be all work and no play. See the big picture. Keep in touch with what's going on in the world and how that affects your life and career. In Key Stage 3, what should you be doing? Reflecting, thinking about what's important to you, looking at your personal qualities, your interests, your skills. A really good way to do this is trying a personality quiz, like the Buzz Quiz. Go to www.icould.com and take this quick buzz quiz that matches you to one of 16 different animals. Which one are you? I'm a koala. Be curious. Find out about different people's jobs and careers. Ask people you know, or look on www.icould.com. Watch the videos on there about different careers. Get involved. Find out what you're good at by trying new things. Join clubs at school or out of school. Just give it a go. Be helpful. There's lots of opportunities in school to show people you want to help. Your positive attitude will be remembered and people are more likely to come back to you when they want a helper a second time. Things like open evening, helping out at that. Sign up for it. Become an entrepreneur. Raise funds for a charity that's doing work you care about. And watch the news. Watch reliable sources of news. Don't rely on social media. Don't get your news from TikTok. Watch the television news. So this is National Careers Week, and the one other thing you'll be doing this week is during lesson times you'll watch some short films that are linked to your subjects. Sometimes people question the point of subjects and say, well, why do I need to learn this? When will I need this in the future? And the point of these films is to show you that yes, what you're learning at school is relevant in the future. And it's linking your learning to different careers and jobs. So I hope you enjoy those too. Thanks for listening.